tell us about yourselves and the business.
So this is Seven Attitudes School of Arts. I'm Nathalie, and this is Tiffany. We're mother and daughter. And we started the business in August of 2020, right in the middle of COVID. We have been in the dance industry for a long time, over 20 years. My daughter danced, and I was a dance mom. And we had always talked about starting a business and starting a studio at some point in our lives, and the opportunity arrived when, unfortunately, other studios were closing, and so we jumped on the opportunity. And it was really tough the first year with shutdowns and not a lot of clients, because we didn't take over someone's business. So we have built it one customer at a time, one dancer at a time, and this is our third year, season 3. In our new location at 184 Marina Drive. Boulevard, sorry. And yeah, we're really excited. We have a competitive program and a recreational program. Did you want to talk a little bit about your dance experience, maybe? Tiffany?
Sure. So I started dancing when I was 2 years old. My mom forced me.
I didn't force you.
And then eventually I ended up loving it, and I started competitive when I was about 8 until I was 18. So I had a lot of people come and go throughout those years, but I always stuck to it, and I loved my teachers, so I stayed where I was. And then I ended up going to York University for dance education. So I did that for 4 years, and then following that I did 2 years at Algonquin College for business, and then during that time, I was teaching at a studio in Peterborough called Peterborough Arts Center as a ballet teacher, and they closed down due to COVID. So when they closed, that was our chance to kind of take over, and that's how we ended up here today.
Mm-hmm. We're originally from Burlington, and I had a cottage up here on Buckhorn Lake, Peterborough area, and Tiffany was teaching out here and ended up buying a house out here. So that's how we made our way to Peterborough, and we really like the country living, I think, is what we really like, and you know, the great slow pace and the country roads, and I don't know what else to say there.
And what kind of styles do you specialize here in this studio?
I guess so. I mainly specialize in ballet. I grew up doing Shiketti ballet, so I've continued through that, and I've done all the way up to my intermediate exam, so I'm qualified to put young dancers into exams as well. But we do all the styles: jazz, ballet, tap, acro, hip-hop. I don't know what else there is, I can't think.
We have as young as 2-year-olds, tiny tots, all the way to adult classes.
Fusion.
Adult fusion, where you do some hip hop and some jazz. And we have our competitive dancers who dance more hours a week, between 4, 5 to 10 hours a week, and compete at the end of the year. And we have recreational dancers that have a recital at the end of the year, or you can buy different sessions 3 months at a time as well, if you want to just try out a different style and change. Those are the programs that we offer here.
Perfect. And why did you decide to join the Chamber?
So I decided to join the Chamber. I am not a dance teacher, and I've grown up in the business world, and I just know that it's great to get to know the area you live in, the area you're servicing, as well as, you know, just meet different people in different businesses that you can network with, learn about. We might exchange, you know, different ideas, different business practices, and I just really wanted to get involved from a business perspective in Peterborough, so that we're known